Hello and welcome. There's really no one in chat yet because I just went live, so it takes time for people to tune in. But this is a chess lesson with some amazing, talented players from the Columbia women's basketball team. We have Mia and Nazi. Hello, welcome. Maybe we should start with like a little introduction. Nazi, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm a first year on the team here. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. And yeah, I've been playing chess since I was like 11 or 12, so this is really exciting. I'm excited to be here today.
Awesome, Mia.
Hi, I'm Mia. I'm also a first year. I'm from Seattle, Washington, and I grew up playing chess against my grandpa. And my family members are all still better than me, so I'm excited for some chess lessons.
Awesome. Okay. So I've definitely given some lessons to people that have like wanted to beat their dad or their grandparents. I've given a lot of chess lessons to YouTubers, some other, players that have played in chess.com events like PogChamps and other athletes, people from men's football teams, NFL teams, and I'm really excited that you guys are very passionate about it. And hopefully, we can also just kind of introduce you guys to the chess world and vice versa, because I know we have a lot of chess fans that are curious to know a little bit about you guys. And I'll have your Instagrams linked in the chat if anyone wants to tune in and check out more about you. But for now, I want to start off by asking, have you guys ever played each other? And do you know, like, maybe who's the better player so far?
We have never played each other actually. We're not
Wow.
competitive, so I don't know.
I have a I have a feeling that I'm better.
Okay, okay. And what makes
Yeah,
you think that?
We haven't played yet.
yeah. What makes you think that?
Who's been playing longer?
I think I've been playing longer.
Okay, so that might explain it. So
She's mad. She's mad now.
yeah, I wanted to maybe put it to the test. Did you guys want to play against
Yes,
each other?
yes,
All right, your
Yeah.
first ever match. And then my idea is after the game, I'll go through it with you both, with the lesson essentially. So, when you guys play, obviously you like to play on your phone a lot. I wanted to ask, like, what time control are you normally playing?
I usually do 10 minute.
Yeah, same.
Okay,
10 minutes.
10 minute, and I'm assuming there's like no increment.
No. No.
Okay. So, usually, I like to recommend that people play with increment because that adds time for every move so that at the end of the game, you're not just like losing on time or running out of time. But I'll let you guys decide for your first game. Maybe you guys can come up with a time control that you agree with, and then we can get into the lesson afterwards. Also, we do have some people tuning in now. They're saying that after the chess lesson, you have to give me a basketball lesson.
Yes.
I'd love to.
I haven't played basketball since like middle school. I'd be really bad, but anyways, yeah, if I'm ever in New York, I'll let you guys know. But for the meantime, can you guys let me know your chess usernames?
Yes.
Yes.
Or
Mine's
you could type it also in the chat, and I can get it from that if you don't want to tell the world. You might get a lot
no.
of friend
I
requests or
will.
something.
I want them to know. They want to
Okay.
know.
All right.
Okay, mine's Mia Jane, all lowercase, MIAJANE 03. And I guess for increments, also like
Mia
5 5 or 10 5.
Mia Jane
Yeah, 03.
03. Okay. So you guys, do you know how to challenge each other on your phone?
Yeah, I can challenge Nelson.
Okay. Huge. Um, and yeah, you guys can choose the time control, and I'll follow along, and we'll see. You guys like to trash talk or not really?
I don't. I let my game do the talking.
Love that. Okay. All right. And Mia did say that she thinks she's better, so
We'll see.
we'll see how that goes. Let me know. I can also start it if you guys need help with that.
You should be good. Didn't search contacts. Let me help you if that would work. Oh, just search it. Like literally, just search. Siblings. Siblings. There you go.
Should I challenge 5-5 or 10-5?
Up to you. I think maybe
I,
10.
I think maybe 10-5 because I don't know if she's done increments before.
Yeah,
I have.
10 minutes good, I think. 5-5 is a little fast. That's blitz. 10-minute plus is
My mom's
it's
addicted
called
to
rapid.
5-5. My mom's addicted to 5-5.
Your mom?
Yeah.
She plays? Okay, that's awesome.
My mom used to be on this app for like 2 hours every night, challenging my dad every night.
Okay, so chess is in the
People,
family.
didn't matter. She's very like unpredictable though, so I couldn't really beat her.
Just challenge
Yeah,
me.
I'm going right.
Yeah, good.
Yo, shout out
Okay.
to Liz, shout out to
I'm
Gary,
white.
So we're
shout out to
in.
Jesse.
Let's
Thanks
go.
for tuning in. Thanks Gary for the
Can you see
12
your
month
game
sub.
right now?
Yeah, I see it. You guys just you started, so Mia's got
Okay.
the white pieces. I'm not gonna give you guys any spoilers. I'm just gonna let you go through it on your own.
Okay.
Any spoilers? She's taking a long time on this first move. Okay.
She's got the increment though, so it's all good.
Interesting.
Did we do the same moves we did?
You don't know my moves.
Interesting.
Oh no, you're a rookie. Oh, she's a rookie.
You're both technically rookies, right?
What?
Yes.
That's true.
What happened to I let my game do the talking? Talking a lot.
Gary, I've been going to the gym like really consistently actually. I'll have you know. Ever since this new year, 2025.
We
I'm
can't
actually going. I'm talking to the chat a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving them the insider info.
Mm,
I don't want to distract you guys either.
that's okay. Just like that was an
Respect.
awful move
He's like-
by Nasi.
No.
What they're doing.
This is being recorded, so if you guys want to go back, I swear I'm not trash talking to anyone.
I don't like that you can look at my.
It's the same board.
That's true.
You're seeing where my thumb is hovering.
Oh yeah, I guess your thumb.
You gotta throw her off. Throw her off a
I'm in
little
your
bit.
head. I'm in your head. What do the viewers think so far? Can they give their comments?
They're big fans for sure.
No, but about like the game right now. Who's winning in their opinion?
All right, chat. Who do you guys? Maybe we'll do a prediction. Actually, we'll do a prediction in the chat and
Well,
see.
Nasi's not doing good on time. Can we just add that in there?
That is a good point. No, honestly, the time is pretty even. The game has just started.
It's not that even, in my opinion.
All right, I've started a prediction so the fans can vote. Who is who? So Nasi is on the left and Mia is on the right.
I might run away with this soon. Good.
It's a big smile.
That was looking crazy work.
Mia has the white pieces.
Check. Check.
Yeah, the one
Look, you
saying
wear little
check.
pieces right there.
The one saying check has white.
Just
Oh, wait! I tried to castle. That my finger slipped.
Wow, mouse slip. That could be costly.
No,
Could be.
this isn't that professional of a game. Like
Could be.
I have time to recover. Nasiha, what are you doing?
What did the predictions say?
We're still getting the votes in right now.
Well, after
I
I
think-
false castled, of course they're gonna
It's
be different. Of course they're gonna be a little bit different now.
No, don't worry about the chat or the votes. You guys, you got a game to focus on here.
True. I wonder what James is thinking.
Hans thinks for
Dang, I really give away a lot of my
wow,
pieces.
Hans, Vlad, Karyak,
Sure
and
did.
Nigel Short. That's a huge name.
Sure did.
What's up,
She
Lionel
doesn't even
Chessie?
know that she took my pieces, though. That's the problem. She just happened to stumble upon them.
I don't know. Nasi might be a hustler.
Yeah. I like the way you think.
If she does this exchange with me, she's a hustler.
She might be hustling you.
She's not hustling.
Cause that's just how I could add their camera. I don't know what
She's
else
got
to
two
tell you.
roads.
Also, Mia's moving a lot, so anyways. Basketball players are huge, it's true. Yeah, there's women's basketball. They even have the WNBA with Caitlin Clark. You know, that's I think
Dang, that false castle is really making me mad.
Caitlin Clark really has boosted women's basketball to the next level, I'd say. Uncle Jesse, I got connected with them through chess.com, the partnership team. What's up, Vindictive? I'm trying. I'm trying to teach the world. Shout out CC from Indiana. Community college? You love basketball? That's awesome. We're getting some basketball fans tuning in.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
Oh yeah, sorry. CC is Caitlin Clark. My bad, Jesse. You know, you can tell I'm not a real fan, truthfully. But you know, love the Indiana support for sure.
I'm in her head.
Is she stream sniping?
She is.
Oh my gosh.
She's stream sniping really good.
I don't know what that means, but I'm probably doing it.
You're looking at her screen.
Oh. Interesting. Nasiha. From the rising sun to
After the game, we're gonna go over it with them. We're gonna go over all the mistakes, the blunders, the tactics, things they could have improved.
I hope she knows that she can't take anything with that horse.
She knows.
Sussing me out.
Also, I'm gonna maybe ask them a couple basketball questions. Maybe like we can ask them about Caitlin Clark. They're both freshmen. They're both rookies on the team. Maybe I'll ask them about the UCLA women's team because I know I saw them on TV the other day. They're apparently ranked #1 and undefeated, which is huge for my fellow Bruins. So I'll ask them if they will play UCLA maybe. Yeah, Columbia is in the Ivy League. That is true. These are Ivy League students right here that we're witnessing. All right, this move was technically a mistake as it's going to help Black develop that bishop. And I'm a little nervous about White's king. Castling is definitely a big mouse slip.
Yeah.
And Nasi's played the best move. Queen takes, attacking that rook. Bishop d5 should hit the queen and defend, which would be nice. Queen here, defending the rook backwards. But now the computer wants queen f3. Yeah, it's true. It's true. white has an extra rook, but black has a knight. Uh, but the pawn difference is actually really big. So white's doing really good here. But yeah, lack of development though is a big issue, right? Hasn't castled, hasn't developed either of these pieces back here, right? The queen's the only developed piece. Literally, not even the pawns have moved, just the center two. Yeah, Ivy League is a group of schools that are all very prestigious, mainly Harvard, Princeton, Yale. Those are like the top three. But you also have Columbia in New York. You have University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia. There's Dartmouth. There's Brown. Steady Ranger just listed all of them. Cornell is also in New York, upstate New York. I've actually visited Cornell, which was fun. I also visited Princeton in New Jersey. I don't think I've been to any of the other ones though. Yeah, prestigious is good. Prestigious means it's very hard to get into those schools. Any backlash for Columbia getting coached by a Bruin? I don't think so. Okay, so there's only one good move here. King G1. If you go to E1, you're going to lose the queen. So this is kind of a coin flip here for Mia. We'll see. Yeah, 95 did just blunder a piece and won. But this game is far from over. They're locked in right now. How are you able to coach such a low level? I mean, you can coach complete beginners who don't even know how the pieces move. It's not really about your level. It's just about assessing where they're at and where they can improve. So we're just sharing knowledge. That's my answer. They're very locked in.
Really?
They're very focused. Very quiet all of a sudden.
We are.
No, Queen E2 is not a good move, Gary.
This is awkward.
I made sure to mute myself before saying that. I think Mia's feeling some stress now. Oh,
I'm so mad right now.
chess is a physical sport now.
Yeah, it
I
is.
guess it is. Honestly, foul.
Wow, interesting. Wow.
She gets a free throw now.
Literally, two
She
free
gets
throws.
a free check.
Two free throws.
Or two moves in a row.
Two free moves. 2 moves in a row.
Bro, Nasia's game like this?
She's feeling some pressure.
Hater.
Nasia's got game. I knew something was up when. There's. Hey,
Also-
good news. Good news. I have 2 rooks, and she has 1. 0. So.
That's great news for you. I just want you.
Strength in numbers.
Han says he'd rather take black. The eval is reading over +6 if white plays King G1. So it's down 1 rook and 3 pawns. It's a lot of material. So to choose black is pretty big. Even if King E1 is played. Oh wait, I already missed. King E1 was already played.
Interesting.
I'm sorry guys, this is some huge developments here. Okay, Queen E2 was mate in 1. Sorry, I looked back at 95 because I missed it, and anyways, computer says this is only -1 because you do have the 2 rooks. Yeah, when she said that she had 0 rooks, I was like, wait, I thought there was a rook left in the corner. Anyways, computer likes white now after bishop E3. Funnily enough, where'd the rook go? The queen took it because the king went to the wrong square. Okay. Anyways, yeah, it's going to be struggle for white to get these pieces out for sure. But bishop e3 is a great start with a tempo against the bishop. The computer says black has a slight edge only if queen e4 is played, attacking these pawns. But yeah, white's going to try to open up this file. Now, again, it likes bishop e3. We're going to teach them about development for sure. Check. That leaves the bishop hanging. I keep checking to make sure I muted myself because I don't want to tell them. Anyways, the queen needs to defend this guy. So either of these two squares probably good. That's also fine, but now it really likes taking this pawn. But you know,
Oh my god, what the heck?
black can get sneaky.
I'm out of it. I hate this game.
She wants to quit.
Wait, I don't want to quit, but like,
Play.
tell me to play. That's crazy work. That I didn't take that bishop. You guys see that? Ah, did they know? Does the chat know?
Chat's usually
So many
better
missed
than me.
opportunities. Okay, do you know what's crazy, guys? So many missed opportunities, so many
Yeah,
blunders.
I'm excited to see.
No, but do you know
all
what
the
the-
notes you probably
Okay,
have.
but listen, do you know
Okay,
what
but go. Your time's running out.
I got a lot of time. But you know what the craziest part is that I'm still
Just play.
up 6. So that's kind of crazy. I'm not trying to brag.
She basically said scoreboard.
Yeah, I said that's what I said.
But you guys still, this is only like halftime. You guys have half the time you started with.
It was
So.
halftime.
Second half player.
Nasi's a second half player.
I don't know if that's correct. I don't. I also don't like what she's doing with my pawn at all, actually. So that's frustrating.
How's everyone's 2025 going? All right, I like this honestly. It's maybe leaving a couple pawns hanging.
I just don't know
But
how I feel about this.
you're
whole
going to
situation.
distract the queen from the defense of the bishop, right? So the queen, if the queen goes here, then c4 would work really well.
Good thing that Nasi's impulsive.
Boom. There goes the bishop.
Let's go! Okay. I feel like we need to redo a game after I beat her right now because I feel like this is a very impulsive match. And we're not, demonstrating what we really can do.
Yeah, this is really just the warm-up. This is your first ever game on stream. Also first ever match against each other. This is the first of many.
Yeah. First of many.
You guys will be rivals for a long time, I think. Well, teammates first, of course.
Rivals? I can only be rivals with someone that, like, really challenges me, though, I feel like. And right now...
The game's far from over.
I want a quick lesson to the chat. If you mess up bad, sometimes you have a way in, When I give up my queen, I want to quit, but I didn't. And now I'm up 7. So
it's never over till it's over. Never give up. It's true.
You never know if your player's going to blunder like 5 times. I'm not looking at your phone. Good move. Got him.
Yeah, Mia's definitely more of a trash talker for sure. All right, now the real question is, does Mia know how to checkmate? What's up, Joshua? I would not be surprised if we see a stalemate. I think that'd be kind of funny. 2025 has been good for me. If king here, rook here is a stalemate. That's one example.
Check Nasiha.
Han says it won't be stalemate, but we shall see. Big smiles from Mia here.
A lot of time left to make this move.
You're gonna say stalemate with the h7. Yeah, I think the king should have tried to go to h8 And you're right too. H7 would have been a stalemate there as well. That would have been probably more realistic than rook G7. Yeah, now there's going to be a
Hmm.
queen.
Ooh.
Um, but still chances for stalemate. This is technically mate in 2 with the move rook G7 and then queen next.
Oh, that was a...
Now, yeah, if you go to G4, it's mate in 1 with queen here. If you go here, it's apparently mate in 3.
My inexperience is really gonna show. This is gonna take me a while, guys. I'm not good in these
We could still
situations.
draw. So
That's true.
You could. Did she just say that to me? Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
don't give away your strategy.
yeah.
Her shit. Whoa.
She's got you right where she wants you.
I don't know about all that.
I agree, Gary. I agree.
I'm so sorry, guys. This is gonna take so long. I'm never good with this stuff. Especially if she's gonna take 10 seconds for every move.
Says you.
Well, you also have one piece. Shouldn't be that hard.
Okay,
shouldn't be that
any
hard.
move like here or there would be still.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. Great start to
Well,
the game. To the stream, I should say, to the lesson. Let me make this into a classroom, and I'll share the link with you guys. So it was actually pretty back and forth. You both had good chances,
And some blunders.
definitely. But that's all good. That's part of the plan. We'll go through them. So I sent you the link. Do you guys have it on the computer?
Yes.
Okay,
Me
great.
too.
So you should be able to see the moves being made by me,
Yeah.
and
we
also
can
I
see.
can draw arrows. And that's what I really like about the classroom feature is that you
Yeah.
can have someone like a coach share like a board with you, and that's also something I really like about using the computer instead of the phone is you can draw arrows and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
anyways, I really like how you guys started putting the pawns in the center, e4, e5. Also,
Mhm.
do you guys understand the coordinates, right? Like e4 is this
Yeah.
pawn. Okay. So each file has a letter, and then each row has a number. So each square actually has a coordinate. So these two squares are e4 and e5, where the pawns are. So
Yeah.
you want to control the center. So that's great. You guys kind of have the idea of that. You guys both put knights in the center, which is really smart. If you think about another option for the knight, you could put it on the edge of the board, but it wouldn't be
Mm.
as good because it's not controlling the center as much. And a knight's actually a really good example of that because when you put the knight in the middle like this, you can actually count the number of squares it controls is 8. That is the maximum number of squares a knight can control. But if I put the knight on the edge of the board, like here, you can count it only controls 4 squares. So it's like half as good. Exactly. So you both put knights in the center. I think if you wanted to be a little nitpicky, you could see this knight is attacking this pawn. So probably you want to defend this pawn maybe with the other knight. But this move is actually there's a name for it, but it's tricky because if white takes this pawn, black can take this pawn, and it's technically a fair trade. But it could get really tricky. But essentially, whenever my opponent makes a move, I kind of think about if they're making any threats and they're attacking the pawn, and from there you can decide like, do I want to defend it or do I want to attack? And you decided to attack this, right? So it's kind of a trade, but Mia brings out her other knight, which is really good to have both knights out. This also defends the pawn, and here I think white could just take the pawn for free, but you focused on developing, which is still good. And this is a really great place to put the bishop because it attacks this weak pawn. Now the knights come out. So I really like that both of you put the knights in the center. And now this move is tricky because it's attacking this pawn again.
Yeah.
But all black has to do is castle, which Nasi did. So now it's defended, which is great. This is the best move. And so this knight move is a little early, I'd say.
Okay,
So like
early.
a general rule of thumb, out of the opening is you want to develop all of your pieces first before you move them multiple times,
I see.
right? So in the chess game, there's three stages. There's the opening, the middle, and the end game. So here you're still in the opening because you haven't developed all of your pieces yet, and you don't get to the middle game until your rooks are quote unquote connected, which means there's nothing in between the two rooks. Your rooks can see each other.
Yeah.
So here I would maybe play pawn push so that your bishop can come out, or I would just
Yeah.
castle, something like that.
Okay.
So you move the knight. It's a strong threat. If your opponent doesn't know what they're doing, this could work out really well for you. But if they know what they're doing and they castle here, now your knight has kind of moved, and this isn't such a good threat anymore.
I see.
Also, like here, this knight move again. You've moved both your knights twice. This actually hangs the pawn, because when the knight came here, it was defending this pawn. Now that you
Yeah.
move the knight again, this is a free pawn.
I see.
And here, this is actually a free piece, but it's attacking the knight. So this is really complicated stuff, because the queen could take the knight,
Yeah.
but also
That's
black can just take your knight back. So again, this is like, I think
yeah.
Nasi's a very aggressive player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like a discovery. Also, when I was saying that this pawn is hanging, it's actually not hanging 'cause it's defended backwards by this knight. So, anyways, um, okay. So let's see. You take the knight, and then instead of taking this knight, you attack it, and this is where, um, yeah, you probably should have taken the knight here.
Mm.
So you lost your knight, and then you didn't take her knight back. So now you're down a piece. So now she gets really aggressive and she sacrifices. Yeah, but this is still very strong because now after your knight moves, your bishop opens up against the rook. So if you didn't like lose the knight, this would still be fairly even. But you can see Mia's up. It's showing 3 points of material, and it's because you left the knight hanging. So she really should have castled. It's not a big deal. Mouse slips part of the game online. Do you guys have like a board in person?
I have a board.
Yeah.
Do you guys have one in like the locker room?
I have like a travel one that I,
Okay, yeah.
but
This
not.
it's harder to mouse slip, over the board,
Yeah.
so you probably wouldn't make these mistakes. But this is another one of these. This is a tactic, right? So when you notice the knight is opposite the queen and the bishop, whenever this knight moves, it's called a discovery. So you could actually just take this knight, uh, trade, and then take this knight. So knight here is still a discovery, but you put it where the queen can take it, and then here you should have taken back, and it would have been still even material. Although I think here Mia could have played a tactic where she could take this bishop first with check, and then if the queen takes back, now you take the knight. Now there's no attack on the knight anymore because it's defended. Um, but I want to point out the tactic that's called the discovery because that's exactly what you've done with this move, right? It's a discovery on the queen. So I know a lot of people would see this pawn and get distracted and just take that, but then they lose their queen,
I almost
right?
did that.
And Mia saw it. She definitely saw it. She knew not to take the bait, and she saved her queen. So that was really smart. She offered a queen trade, and that's also really smart too. So when you're up material, like Mia is up right now, then trading queens is really smart because if you think about it, if you have that material advantage and you trade off evenly, then you're just going to be left up material and they're not going to have any more material to trade down. And it's even more significant with the queens because the queen is your most powerful piece. You definitely want to keep the queen on if you are down material because you want to use your queen to attack and to try to get that material back. So when the queen trade is offered here, Nasi should I'll just ask you, should you trade queens or should you avoid the queen trade?
Avoid is what I
Exactly.
was.
Yeah, because you're down material. So
Yeah.
you took here. Now, Mia, my question, should you take the pawn or take the queen?
Well, I know like what I should do is I should take the queen, but
Okay.
then I saw the pawn and I was like, it's just so tempting because I love playing with my queen.
Yeah, and I
I didn't
I
want to do it, but
I
I
like
should
that
have.
too. Okay, I'm actually gonna move the board because I feel like it's kind of covering you. Anyways. Um, okay, so yeah, you could play it either way because chess is kind of like an art in that way. There's no right or wrong answer. Um, I would say for the most part, trading queens is going to be good for you. Taking the
Yeah.
pawn is fine. Like you're taking a pawn, right? You're still getting material and you're leaving queens on the board. If you're up material and you leave queens on the board, that could still be advantageous because you're going to use that to your advantage and attack even more. Um,
Okay.
so there's really no right or wrong answer, but I would say like a more professional approach is just trading and simplifying. It's a little cleaner.
I leave her queen like direct path to mine.
Yeah. And that ends up hurting you in the long run
Yeah,
later
it
on.
does.
So I like this, right? You're aggressive. You're trying to get the bishop opened up, right? Because right now your bishop has no moves because these pawns are in the way.
Yeah.
So moving here is aggressive too. The knight move here is opposite this bishop, so it's kind of boxing out the knight. Um, and yeah, I would say if I'm black here, I don't want to move this knight because I've already developed it, right? Whereas I have two pieces back here that haven't developed yet. So we want to
Yeah.
complete our development first before we move the same piece multiple times, right? It was the same sort of lesson I was showing Mia earlier when she moved her knights, right? She still hadn't developed this bishop or the
Yeah.
rooks.
Yeah.
So if you're in the opening of the game, you want to get to um, a position where all of your pieces have developed. So you've already developed a knight, so let's get the other pieces out. A good move here, I think, if you bring the bishop to f5, you're actually hitting the queen, right? Because the queen can't take the bishop because it's defended.
Yeah.
So this is a move where white has to move their queen, and that's a move that they're spending moving the same piece, as opposed to a move like they were able to play d4
Yeah.
to try to get this bishop out. So another thing about this knight move is we're putting a knight that's in the center to the edge of the board, right?
Hmm.
So from the edge of the board, it doesn't have as many squares. And the knight was protecting this square here. But now that the knight's not protecting the square anymore, now that allows Mia to push the pawn in the center, right? Because if the knight was still here, let's say black just did something like this. Now if you played d4, that would just be a free pawn. Because now the knight's defending it. So we don't want to put our pieces away from the center. We don't want to move the piece if it's already developed, if we have other pieces that need to be developed. Okay, so yeah, this move also not great because it's defended twice, right? And you're only defending it once. So that's kind of a free pawn. You're helping Nasi develop a piece, right?
Okay,
So
my
now,
thought process. Can I give my thought process on this one?
all right, let's hear it.
So I only think two moves in advance. So when I moved that piece, I was like, I'm about to go get her rook. So when she took it, I was
Okay,
happy.
I see what you're
And
saying.
then it wasn't that advantageous. Is that the word? Like it didn't really give me an advantage, obviously.
You traded one pawn for this pawn, right?
Yeah.
Um, the problem is you're you're grabbing pawns with the queen when you haven't completed your development. So I'm gonna really try to like drill home that point of I can show
Yes.
you like what a fully developed position looks like. Like if we start from the beginning, I'll take you so far, everything's perfect, right? Textbook until this move.
I see.
Um,
So I should move my.
you should castle or you should push the D pawn.
Okay.
right? So let's say you did this and both sides castle, you bring the bishop out somewhere. Well, they need to get this bishop out, right? So they push the pawn. We bring
Okay.
out this bishop. They can bring out this bishop, and now we bring up our queen. See how there's nothing in between our rooks?
Yep.
This is the point where white is considered fully developed.
I see.
And so this is kind of what you're striving for. And like later on, um, you want to put the rooks in the middle of the board. So
Middle.
now black will similarly bring the queen is typically the last piece to develop.
Okay.
And it goes with the same sort of rule that you don't want to move the same piece twice
Yep.
because if you bring the queen out early, the queen can get attacked easily. And so
Yeah.
then if you're moving the queen all over the place, you're losing time and energy spending on your queen rather than bringing all the other pieces out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now you don't want to just completely ignore any threats or attacks just because you're like, well, I need to develop my pieces. You have to constantly be on your toes and adjusting to your
Yep.
opponent's attacks. Um, so, okay, let's go back to where we were right here. So you throw this pawn away because you're distracting their bishop so that you could take this pawn and you're attacking the rook, which is really strong idea, but black can defend it. Um, so like this development move, also like trading this pawn for this pawn is probably better for
Yeah.
black because this is a center. This is a strong center pawn.
Yeah.
It's technically a pass pawn in that there's no black pawns can stop it from getting to the back rank, right?
A pass pawn. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And this is like a pawn that's on the side of the board. So your center pawns are more valuable than the side pawns. So you're helping them develop, and you're also trading a good pawn for a bad pawn. But you're getting this attack on the rook, which is strong. But again, if you're playing someone that knows what they're doing, they can save the rook. They can move the rook into the center, or bishop to d5 is a really strong move here by
Yep.
black. It attacks the queen and it defends the rook.
And then
So
it's like perfect positioning for her to attack my king.
exactly. Yeah.
Got it.
So this is a really strong move. You're attacking, you're defending, and you're attacking on the other side of the board as well. Um, you're putting a piece in the center, and then she would have to react to this and move her queen somewhere. That's like worse, like here. And now black can try to attack you somehow.
Hmm.
Or you could like try to bring the rook in. There's a lot of ideas. But okay, let's or even like rook here actually threatens checkmate in one move here. So that would have been really nice. So you're up 4 points of material here technically, but you see how only your queen is out and black has every single piece out, right? So it's like black's full army is attacking you, even though you have more pieces and more material, they haven't moved yet. So it doesn't matter, the count necessarily. What matters is the activity.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's maybe what could have been, but you bring the queen back to defend the rook. Probably better is to move the rook um, or to defend it with the bishop because your queen is a really powerful piece, right? You don't want to put it backwards just to keep the rook here. The rook also is a strong piece. We don't want it in the corner. It'd be better to have it somewhere in the center, right, where it's on these open lines or working with the queen. Like rook here threatens checkmate is really strong. But okay, you defend. She grabs another pawn. Yeah, the knight move here is just not defended. Um, so we kind of have to double check like where we put our pieces because the queen was just controlling that. You could
Yeah.
maybe go here because the queen defends it.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically white's just trying to take everything with the queen, but you're forgetting you've got all these other pieces, right? So one queen on her own can't really win you the game, right? Unless your opponent is like leaving the material out. But even here, this is like now black is actually winning the queen, right? So this is a huge momentum swing here. Now, probably it doesn't help that you didn't get castled, right? So that was a mouse slip. But in this situation, you technically have three legal moves, right? Three options. One of them is really bad, and then the other two, it's kind of a like I don't necessarily want to say it's a coin flip, but you have two better options. But there's one really obvious good option.
The green.
So, maybe walk us through the moves here. What like how long did you think on this particular move?
I don't know why. Like sitting here looking at it now, it's like I clearly should have done 1G. I'm assuming.
Yeah, G1.
G1. But when I was playing, it was like I felt like I had no options. Um, yeah, because I obviously didn't want to use my queen. Um,
Yeah.
and then moving my king behind my queen is obviously horrifying, and I did it. So,
Yeah.
um, my last. I don't think I have another option, do I?
So, yeah, you said you don't want to block with the queen. This is the obvious, like let's not even really think about it, right?
Yeah.
Because then they'll just take your queen. But your king has two choices, right? And this is kind of the coin flip I was talking about. Um, when you have two choices, you just kind of have to weigh the pros and cons. Um, and sometimes it's like it's scary to go to the corner because maybe the rook still comes here and there's like back rank mate ideas, right?
Yep.
Um, but if something like this happens, you just have to make sure that your queen is protecting this E1 square,
Okay.
right? Because if you go somewhere like here, for example, this is checkmate, right?
Yeah.
But you have one move where you can save the queen and also guard E1.
C3.
Yeah, C3, exactly. So
Or
that's an
C.
only move right there. Also, you're attacking the bishop, which would come with
Yeah.
check, which is good. But um, if you look at E1, the rook's gonna come here anyways, and now you're just losing your queen because it's this is called a pen, and this is a tactic too, right? So this is a really good move by Nasi. This is winning the queen. And yeah, you trade off here, check. Now, probably again, if we look at our options, right, this is very similar to when you were checked by the bishop, you had a
Yeah.
choice going here or here, right? In this situation, you're in check again. How many moves do you have here?
I could use my bishop,
That's one.
or I could move to D2 or D1.
Uh-huh. So those are three. You have anything else, or is that it?
I didn't know there's another option. Is there?
There's not.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Because your bishop, Nasi's bishop is really strong here. This is such a good check. Also, like, Nasi is down 5 points of material here, and then dropping the knight, maybe not so good. This is technically 8 points of material, but it's not about the material, right? It's not about how far ahead you are or behind you are. It's again, it's about the activity. And even though black is down a whole rook and some pawns, all the pieces really work together to take advantage of a weak king, right? And none of these pieces are involved or helping at all, right? So one mistake here leads to this huge momentum swing, and now black is better because you basically chose a less safe option for your king. And now here, this is actually a huge moment of the game. You chose king d1. So whoever of you sees it first, let me know what the problem is with this move. What can black now do?
Checkmate.
Where?
E2.
Do you see it, Nasi?
Yeah, I see it.
So yeah, queen to e2 is checkmate in one move. So
Oh my God. You should have crushed me.
Yeah, Nasi could have ended it here. You chose the wrong piece. You went bishop e2. So this is again, this is kind of like a coin flip. So chess is all about options, right? Decisions. But if you if you know your options, it really helps you weigh pros and cons and make a decision. But if you don't know all of your options, then you're gonna maybe miss some things, right?
I just
So
wanted to keep playing.
yeah, you were being very nice. You
I
didn't
didn't
want to
want
embarrass Mia in
to.
front
Yeah,
of all
totally.
the fans.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Definitely.
um, but yeah, this is a funny moment because I think Mia was like, "I'm up two rooks, you have no rooks, right?" But yeah, it's main one with just one move here, Queen e2.
And then you see how that one mistake unraveled it all for me.
Yeah, the
Honest.
not castling was really brutal, for
I know
sure.
that was hard. That was hard.
But props to Nasi for taking full advantage of it. But now that we've looked, we have three moves, right? You can move the king or you can move the bishop. Obviously, king d1 is the worst because you have
Yeah.
mate. But what do you think is the best option here? Oh, we lost. We lost the. All right, they had had enough. So now you have my camera. Oh, hopefully they join back again. What's up, Sepper? Good to see you. Um, yeah, this is really how I feel like most of my students feel when they're getting a lesson. They're like, "We've had enough." Yeah, the second Joe angle. I should turn that off. Anyways, after missing the main one, I know they're like, "We've had it. That's it." Um, like we don't need this guy. No, hopefully they join back again. Honestly, with Google Meet, it happens all the time. You just close out of the tab or whatever, and you're like, whoops, I forgot I needed that. Um, no, I'm probably not, Borat.
Sorry, we're
Yo,
back.
all good. Welcome back.
Nasi lost and she didn't charge her computer. Good job.
Oh, okay.
Wait, it just turned back on.
No, no
No, it's not.
worries. Let's see. I'm assuming this is your phone. Can
Yeah.
you rotate it? I don't know if that'll. Hmm.
Do the charger for this.
Actually, could you put it back? I'm just gonna rotate it on my end.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay. You guys have the classroom, or you want me to send it again?
Can you send it again?
Yeah,
Or
no worries.
Because we're not. Is he gonna send it? Let's check.
Can you write down that?
Yeah.
1 second. I'm putting in the chat right now.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, there it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We can do this. Oh, we can just do this.
Wait, are you trying to watch it on the phone?
We can. We're watching it. Let's leave it.
Wait, it works?
Yeah, we're in. We can see it.
You see the move I made, bishop e3? That's funny. I've never You could also maybe pull up the stream and watch from the it's all good. We're getting close to time anyways. I was thinking we could end with you two both playing against me. Just for fun.
Yes.
If you guys wanted
I like
to.
that idea.
All right.
Yeah.
Do
you want to challenge Nasi's account? Okay.
I can challenge either whoever.
To protect my rating?
No, we'll do it unrated either way. The chat says I should play you with odds. It's already
Yeah,
two versus one. That's already odds enough, right? Queen
I don't
odds?
know if that's. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
awesome enough.
That's enough. All right.
Play us with your eyes closed. We'll tell you where we
Blindfold.
move.
Honestly,
Hey, could you do that?
I've definitely played some of the viewers before like that.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to embarrass myself right now, so um okay, I'll challenge Nasi.
Okay.
What time control? Because we have like 20 minutes, so
Is 10
5.
minutes again good?
5-5.
I think yeah, 5-5 probably.
Okay.
Okay. Let me, oops.
What does the chat think? Can we get a breakdown?
They're saying that I should play you with odds, like give you a free queen.
A free queen?
Yeah.
Wow. So we didn't perform well for them.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
I'll give you guys a free queen.
I mean, you did start with white, so I think that's fair.
Yeah. So you
Free
guys
queen.
use your teamwork, all right?
Okay. Come on, we have to decide.
Yeah, central positioning. Hey, we know all the tricks now.
Yeah. He's not. Next, I think we should bring this out. Wait, don't. Next, I think we should.
She's trying to pre-move chat. I'm telling her no. See. The reason I don't like this move is no. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right, here's the free queen.
What just happened?
I'm giving you the queen odds.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take it.
okay.
In a normal game, I would have taken the pawn on e5 because you left that hanging, but it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good.
Let's put this one.
No, don't touch that.
No, put it
No,
back.
no, Nazi. Just wait. We need to get other pieces out there now.
Yeah.
What did we learn?
Castle.
Okay,
So I'm
bishop.
put it back.
Bishop.
Where?
Maybe right here. Just let the king be.
Oh, we should castle.
No, you can't just let your king.
No, look, bring it back.
No, you can't. Don't do it.
I can also maybe like
No, don't
give
do
you
it.
some tips so that we can maximize.
Well, yeah, you really put us in a great spot by making us move our king. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're up a
Yeah,
queen. You're up a
honestly.
queen. Okay, so
I don't even know if I want the queen anymore.
probably
My
you
king's
should
so out of
move
place.
your king back somewhere, I would say.
Nasi was right.
What
Yeah.
were you thinking?
Middle.
I was thinking.
I was gonna move it to freaking G6.
Okay, I mean
It's really out in the open.
That
but
also-
No. Why would we do that?
it's not a bad move
Okay.
because it keeps your rook open.
Yeah, I was just mostly thinking about last game. My rook was stuck. I didn't really like that feeling.
So
Final thoughts. I was thinking. Move it back
you
to
can
E.
you can move the king forward. You just have to make sure you can get the king back later at some point, I'd say.
I think we should just go back. I'll say.
I don't know. We have a lot of strength right now.
Let's get these
Move
out.
the pawn up one. We lost a lot of time. Move the pawn up one. In front of the queen.
There's okay.
Nice to be able to castle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring these out. Let me move this up so I can bring that out next.
Move it up one.
I think up there.
Why would you move it to?
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. She's being impulsive now.
I'm gonna take that.
You know, I want to kill her.
Listen, you guys are a team. You gotta work together.
Tell me where you want to go before you.
I don't know where I want to go anymore because you moved that piece.
That's a good move.
Trying to dig ourselves out of this. If he beats us with a brother. Um,
I'm gonna link your socials right now, actually.
no
'Cause
one's gonna follow us because we're so bad.
no,
No way.
it's not. You're gonna get at least two. I'd say. Let's see. All right, so I put Nasi and Mia's Instagrams. Be sure to follow them. Check them out. I followed you both at least, so that's the
Thank
one
you.
I
Thank
guarantee.
That's one. Yeah. Wait, don't just tell me where first. Where? No, I can't. This is why I didn't want to move my king back. Well, it's a team. Sorry, just let me look this. No, move it. No. What are you doing? That's exactly where I was gonna move.
I didn't tell them that, Brett.
No, I get it. You gotta get this knight out of here. Okay, we should. What about? Don't do it. I'm so mad about this right side.
I'm gonna let them focus. I'll ask them.
Okay,
I'll ask them after. And our king is killing us. Oh. In fact, let's move it right now.
Why is gonna take our Whatever, just let him. We're up a queen anyways.
All right.
Get central position with the our knight. He's just gonna take it, but we're up material, so he's not gonna trade. I'm assuming.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know. Trading might be best though.
For us.
That's a good point.
For us. I was very calculated. I'm gonna take him. Us. Okay, what does that mean? I'm gonna take him. Where? Which one? The bishop. Okay, should I take the horse? With what? This guy.
My claim to fame is I met Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, I would say this one. Oh, you do.
I don't know, Sepper, should I help them with that? They have increment. They'll figure it out soon enough. What's up, Ding Dong? The lesson's ending soon though, because they have to go. But we're ending on our game here.
Oh, brother. We have 35 seconds. Oh. And he has 4 minutes. We gotta start thinking before. What do you think? I don't even know what I'm thinking at this point. Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh. What's happening?
Oh no.
Oh god, no, this is not. This is bad. This is bad.
I don't know why you pulled that carrot. Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, put that in front of
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Is there anywhere we could go?
We have 15 seconds. Are we serious right now?
Girl.
Okay, we need to play rapid now. My brain's not even processing what's happening right now.
11.9. Bruh, we're gonna lose on time.
Hmm. I'm gonna take your bishop. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, thanks for being considerate.
All right. Now I'm gonna push my pawn to c4, which is gonna be a check. So you're gonna have to move your king.
Just wait.
And
Give me a second.
your king only has 2 legal options from there. You have to either go to d6 or to e6. But the problem with both of those moves is then I'm
Just
gonna
hit it. Just hit
move my
us. Just hit
knight,
us. Just hit us.
and I'm gonna win your queen back. So,
Okay, but look, we did not
so
even want that.
that's called a royal fork because the king hits pretty much everything.
But now we get to take this stupid little horse that you've been hurting us with,
That's true.
and I actually care more about that. Oh.
But now I'm up like a bishop and 3 pawns.
This is stressful business.
Yeah, the blitz time control is rough for sure.
Oh, nice. Didn't know you had that piece.
And that's mate. All right, good game, guys.
Good job.
I hope that you guys had fun today, and I hope that we can do this again sometime.
Yeah.
We had so much fun. We're definitely gonna practice because I want to play you again. And I want to play Nasi again, but we want to play better next time. We
Yeah,
want to get better central positioning, move our pieces out earlier.
there's a lot of good lessons,
Yes.
a lot of takeaways. I definitely would say if you guys are playing on your own, try to play like longer time control games. Also,
Okay.
I think we hooked you guys up with free diamonds, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have game review, and you also have unlimited puzzles, which is really
Yep.
helpful.
Yeah.
And you guys also have my email at least, but if you guys need to ask any questions, you're welcome to reach out anytime for anything. So I know you guys have to get going. Maybe you have like a couple of minutes left. But did you guys have any questions for me? Did you want to go through any points of this game or?
I mean, was there any points where you thought that was a really good move?
Well, I have one thing. We should have moved our king out, right?
I think either way you're fine. It's just how you play from there. So if we
Okay.
look at the computer specifically after the bishop check, so it's saying king up to g6 is not a top 3 move. It's saying you could go to f8, e8, or even e7.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So you had like 4 king moves. King g6 was it was the 4th option. So probably good that you went back. You guys chose technically the second best. I mean, it's pretty even.
Okay.
But
And then on that on the blunder with our pawn,
yeah,
if we had put that in the right spot, would we have done much better?
either way, it's still very much winning. I would say the point where it was no longer winning for you guys, even after giving me the knight, it's fine. I think when you push the D pawn. I don't know if you guys are scrolling through the game on like move
Yeah.
17 or 18. That allowed me to take the E pawn with the knight with check, and that's where
Yeah.
it got really tricky for you guys. Yeah, because after you put the king in the middle on E6, then it got really rough. So when my knight checked your king on move 18, you should move the king away from the center, right? Go to like G7 or G8. Do you have that position on your phone?
We're going to right now. You said move 17?
Yeah, 17 or 18.
Yeah.
So you gave me that E pawn with my knight with check, and then after that
Okay.
check, put the king away from the center, right?
Okay,
Go
I
go
see.
like towards your rook or something. But you
Okay.
put the
Wait.
king in the middle on the
Yeah.
E file, and that's very dangerous because now my pawn checks you, I get the E file open, I
Yeah.
put the rook on E1. It's really dangerous. Um,
Yeah.
and now it's better for me at that point.
Okay.
Because the
I see.
tactics are gonna work in my favor, and I end up winning your queen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I really appreciate your time, and I had a good time, and I hope to see you guys back.
Thank you so much. I loved this. Yeah, this was so fun.
Thanks so much
Yeah.
for having us. You have to come and play us 1v1 now so we can
1v1?
I'll play
Oh,
you
you got
guys
the
at
love.
so we can return
Washington
the
Square
favor.
Park.
Yes. Are you there a lot?
I've been there once in my life. 'Cause I don't live in New York, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But if I'm there, I'll let you guys know. But
Good. Good.
yeah,
Perfect.
tell me next time you guys want to do this, and I'll make sure I have time.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks again.
Have a
Take
great
care.
day.
See ya.
Bye. And that was the chess lesson with Nasi and Mia. Shout out to them. They're great. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, hope to do it again sometime. What's up, Jenny? Yeah, I put their Instagrams in the chat. Maybe I'll put it back again. I forgot to ask them questions about the NBA player that they know, so I apologize. I'll put it back in the chat. Sorry you got timed out, but I will pin this. But yeah, shout out to Jenny. How's it going? Hello, Zeno. Show them your verse. That's just like, I don't know, Borat. Like, yeah, it's a fun fact for sure, but it's not like, that's not what I lead with when I'm meeting someone. I don't just be like, oh, by the way, check out this song real quick. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah, Ginny, let's do it. What's up, Bishop Stars? Share the game with me. Thanks for the follows, Also, I'm currently like streaming on my YouTube as well, so that it was recorded, but I think I might end the stream and then actually, yeah, my plan is to go to the gym. But we're gonna review Ginny's game and then we'll end here. But I promise I'll be streaming more in the future. The last 2 weeks have been just absolutely brutal for me. Just specifically with work. No, I'm not playing basketball. Either or, Ginny. Just if it's on Lee Chess, you can still share that link. I'll just get like either way, I'm gonna have to put it on chess.com, but you don't have to do that. And the game doesn't have to be from chess.com. The game can be from Lee Chess. But I will put it on a chess.com classroom because that's how I'm going to be able to stream it at least. Okay, anywho. I have gains to gain. It's true. Never skips leg day. I might have skipped one leg day this year, maybe. But yeah, we're going 4 days a week. And I've gone with my roommate, which has been really helpful. But yeah, 4 days a week. Um, we have skipped some days, it's true. All right, I see Jenny's in the chat room saying, "Can you guys move the pieces?" So I see chapter 1. Let's see. There's 4 chapters though. Let me try to copy this PGN. The studies are always like interesting to me. I'm not entirely sure. Board editor, maybe. Hold on. Where do I get the PGN? I see FEN. Analysis board. Okay, I found. Wait, did I find the PGN? Any of the 4? Game 1 or chapter 1 is the most interesting. That's what I'm on. I'm trying to see how I can copy the PGN. Sharing and exporting were disabled by the study owner. If you could copy and paste the PGN into Discord, I think that'd be really helpful. Because otherwise, I don't copy variation PG. Did that do it? Hold on, let's see. Oh, I might have done it. I might have just done it. So let's see. Did you have the black pieces? Hi, Oat Honey. I might have lost your note. Well, I mean, I can. So, okay. E4, knight back to B6. So this is a queen's gambit, declined. E4, knight out, both knights out. Bishop breaks the pen. They tuck their bishop back, interestingly. You're playing in the center, they're attacking your bishop. They trade, they push to keep things closed. Your bishop comes out. Your queen comes out, attacking the knight. It's defended. Rook comes out. Queen hits. Queen comes back. Your knight comes back. Their knight goes backwards. They go here. This is kind of a weird setup, right? They've overextended. They haven't castled either which way. They put the rook here, so now they really can't castle. Knight hits the bishop. Bishop comes back. So now they can't castle either which way. Queen here. You take the pawn. You defend the checkmate. Yeah, they're putting the rook back. They're pushing. You're attacking this. They're defending that. You push through. I like this move a lot, supported by the knight. The fact that this pawn is a little weak. I guess their knight technically defends the rook. But they push. So now this pawn is a beast. You go here. This is a really bad move. But frankly, I don't know what else they could do. But now queen takes. You're crashing through, basically. This is pretty close to lost. What's up, Carson? Okay, so you're taking more. Yeah, they take here. You take, which pins them as well. You're threatening this. You're threatening that. This. Everything. So, yeah, here, I mean, takes maybe is a little bit better because it's with check, but takes still very much winning. Now it's a free guy. Uh, that's also very free. That's really nice. That's really nice. This is gonna be really nice. This should be mate very quickly and winning the queen. So here, if they take, you have this and this, or you have this, this, and so forth. So yeah, probably, it's chef's choice at this point, right? It's a nice little skewer. You're mopping up. You're pushing the pawn. Check. Let's see. I mean, probably that's just mate in one, but that's okay. That's a nice mate too. And honestly, anything that you did like after this point doesn't really matter that much because you're just crushing. So let me maybe go back with the engine lines. I think you play this really well. Let's see if you had made any mistakes. Yeah, honestly, this move seems like a waste for me, personally, of a move. So that's not good by them. This is very extending, right? Very weakening. You've already castled. You've already gotten all the minor pieces out. They still have these pieces that need to be developed. They haven't castled yet. So this is a really good position for white. They've now moved this bishop so many times just to trade here. They're trying to keep things closed, but these pawn pushes are weaknesses. Yeah, here, queen back, bishop out, knight back, and yeah, they're just shuffling. It seemed like they never really knew what they were doing. But here, like, why not just castle? I guess I don't know. What is wrong with castling here? Why doesn't it like this? Just knight f5. And I don't know. It's a great position for sure, but it seemed better to me than what they did. Which was put the rook here, which I thought was weird. Knight f5 anyways, right? Bishop back also very sad. Even the computer doesn't have any notes for you. Take the pawn, we're not really worried about it. Maybe bishop h3 is a little bit better. But not a big deal. Yeah, this move was also really weird to me. And yeah, now you just go on the queen side here. This is a really pretty move. This is really nice. And yeah, this is just game over. Rook takes. Yeah, rook takes is actually better than taking here. Queen takes. They have bishop b8. Oh, and that defends. Well, not really, actually, because your queen and rook are still on it. But okay, anyways. Yeah, bishop takes. Queen takes. It's saying queen b7 is best here. But, yeah, it's main 3. But it doesn't matter because this is just completely winning. Yeah, 97 would be good. But, it all works. It all works anyways. It likes queen d8 to here or here is going to be mate. Okay. Yeah, great game by Jenny. Maybe I could help with some more notes on Discord or something. But honestly, I don't really think you could have played this game much better. I had one thought before I looked at the eval, and that maybe it was queen takes a8 was better, but in reality, rook takes is the best move. So even here, the one moment I thought I could maybe see a tactic. I mean, yeah, maybe the checkmates at the end could have been cleaned up a little bit because you decided to like push your pawn, but that at that point I don't think it matters that much. Yeah, knight f5 is brilliant. This is such a huge piece in the position, and when they traded the bishop and then pushed this pawn, this instantly, they had pushed g5, they had pushed e5, and that guarantees that f5 is going to be a big outpost square for your knight. And you put it exactly right there where it needed to go. So well played by Jenny, the tactician. Yeah, thank you for sharing that with us. Typically, I like to give game reviews to VIPs and mods, whenever. So as a mod, you can refund your own channel points if you want. Yeah, I like to give VIPs like song requests. Usually I don't give anyone song requests, but honestly, I haven't even been streaming at all, so I don't think we really have any official rules or anything. I have to like be more consistent. And on that note, I'm gonna head out. So I'll see you all later, maybe tomorrow, who knows. Um, yeah, thanks all for being here. Maybe even later tonight. Who really can tell? I certainly can't. That's for certain. All right, see you, Bishop Stars. Let's find someone to raid, shall we? Let's see who is on. Who's gonna be on? Emily's on. I don't raid anyone else. Chicken's on. I love Chicken. His streams are usually pretty short. I'm just gonna raid Emily. I'll stop by Chicken's stream though and say hi. Wish him well. Usual suspects. Raid Emily plays chess. Emily is someone who's been taking chess streaming way more seriously than me. Very consistent, putting out great content and posting on YouTube, on Instagram. I don't even deserve the streamer title. But maybe we'll get back into it. Because I want to. So hopefully you guys will see more of me, and hopefully I'll see more of you guys. Anyways, take care. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I don't have a schedule. It's just whenever. I thought about streaming yesterday, and that did not happen. But it's okay. I will be back. I figured. All right. Anywho, get out of here. I'll see. Bye.